Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's time for week 14 pregnancy update. Mike and I just got back from the doctor's office. Hey, knock it off. Nobody wants to hear you. Come here. Nobody wants to hear you. This isn't the Molly show. That was my nose. And you have bad breath. You disgusting beast. Yeah, you're gross. You eat cat poop. Yeah. Just letting all your secrets out. Anyways, we just got back from our week 14 doctor's appointment. And the doctor said everything seems good. We got to listen to the heartbeat, and it's at 154 beats per minute. So, nice, healthy, strong heartbeat. Would you stop licking me? I don't want to play with you. I just want you to be quiet. That's all I want. Thanks. So 154 beats per minute, and everything's good. As for how I'm doing, and she's off to attack the cat. As for how I'm doing, everything seems great, really. I still want my pickles as far as cravings are concerned. I'm still having some crazy dreams, which I fully intend to do a whole video on all of that. But yeah, there's really not a whole lot to touch on. I haven't gained any weight. The doctor did weigh me, and she did talk about how I haven't had any weight gain, and she's like, that's nothing to worry about. Right now, the baby isn't contributing any weight because they're so little. Right now, they just take and take and take, and then you get whatever's left over. So, right now, they're so little, they're not really weighing enough to really make a difference in my weight when I go in to get weighed. So she's like, if you're not, gaining any weight right now, that's okay. And my thoughts on that are, hey, it's fine by me. So no worries there. That's always good. I can still pretty much wear all of my regular clothes. I do have a few maternity things I like to wear. This shirt I think is a maternity shirt. I could be wrong on that. I recently got it in a Yurtle. I got it from Yurtle recently, and I did a whole unboxing on that on Tuesday, I believe. So this shirt was in that unboxing, but it's really comfy, and there was plenty of growing room. So even if it's not a maternity shirt, it's gonna work like one. But everything just for me seems to be back to normal. I have days where I'm exhausted, but when that happens, I seem to be up all night the night before going to the bathroom. But if I have a night where I get a good night's sleep and I sleep pretty much the entire night, then I feel pretty good the whole day, and I feel like I've got pretty good energy all day. I'm not really getting nauseous anymore, though I do still struggle with pork and beef in large amounts. I can handle it in small amounts, and I can cook it now, which is an improvement. But yeah, otherwise, other than having days where I feel like I'm starving to death, and then having times where I'm so thirsty, I feel like a freaking camel because I just keep chugging water. I don't really feel pregnant. Not a whole lot going on there. And one thing I have found to help curb my thirst is to drink Gatorade or Powerade. If I'm just so incredibly thirsty and water's not cutting it, I'll go get a Gatorade or a Powerade. And I think that's just needing the electrolytes or something that's in there. That's my guess, because I will get a really big Gatorade from the gas station, and that seems to just really help and make me feel better. But otherwise, there's not a whole lot to be said. Mike did get to go today, so that was exciting. He was excited getting to hear the heartbeat, and he is now going to get to start working from Kokomo, which is fantastic. It's what was talked about in his interview, and he's been there about 3 months now, and they're finally going to let him start working from Kokomo. And now that means he gets to come to the doctor's appointments. So since he was there with me, he pretty much just set up my next doctor's appointment. Since I don't work, it's just easier for him to be this is when's going to work best for me, because I'm free all the time. So we got our next doctor's appointment set up 2 weeks out, and we'll get to hear the heartbeat again. And then at that appointment, we will set up another 2 to 3 weeks out, and we'll get to find out the gender. So we got about 4 to 6 weeks to go before we get to find out the gender, but that's pretty exciting. And yeah, I don't know, there's not a whole lot to be said. I have had a few oddball cravings, just kind of out of nowhere. Like about 5 o'clock this morning, I woke up wanting a blue raspberry slushie in the worst way from a local place here in town called Cone Palace. And I know I've got a few people on here that watch me who live in Kokomo, and they know what I'm talking about. And they know how amazing Cone Palace is. So right after my doctor's appointment this morning, I hightailed it over to Cone Palace for a cheeseburger and a blue raspberry slush. Cheeseburger was good. Blue raspberry slush was disappointing. I don't know. I wanted it so bad at like 5 in the morning, and then I got it, and it's like, ugh. It just didn't taste good. I don't know what the problem was. And then I also started craving my mother-in-law's baked spaghetti around probably 6 in the morning or so. Just couldn't stop thinking about it, and I still want it. It still sounds good. But we're out of spaghetti sauce. I was going to ask her what her recipe was, but I can't even make it. You know, what's the point? So that kind of, yeah. Oh! And BK's opened up down the street. I am so excited. I'm about to turn into a beached whale. Let's be real. If you have watched any of my other pregnancy videos, when I first started craving fried pickles, I mentioned BK, and I said as soon as they open in the spring, I'm going to be waddling my pregnant butt down there for pickles. Well, they're open, but I am not going to walk there until the roads get better. Like, there is so much snow out there right now, I'll probably bust my ass. Like, let's be real. But they are open, and I'm excited, and I can't wait for payday. Because we are going to be getting some fried pickles, that's for sure. Granted, I still have some in the freezer here, so I'm just going to, you know, until payday, which is the end of the week, I'm going to be going off of those, which is okay. It's all good. But BK's is open, and I'm excited, and I'm going to get fat. But that'll kind of wrap up my week 14 update. I know it wasn't very exciting, but there's just not a whole lot going on to mention. Things have been pretty smooth sailing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave any comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
You're right about that. I should be thanking you.
You're welcome.
But I'm not going to. You just asked me a minute ago. This place is everything that you dream about. It's what the flash of the
I don't know
sun.
why she hates it when you move your hand under a blanket.
Its master plan to save the human race by eradicating the vampire race. And the best part is, you, Steve, are a vampire.
Really?
Don't bullshit a bullshitter. I'm in politics now.
Seriously? Oh, that's a huge pay cut, you know.
I do, but what I've realized is you can't affect kind of change. I mean, the real kind of change that you and I were looking to affect in the pulpit. The truth is, if you really want to do God's work, you have to be in politics.
You're always so sweet.
He's all yours, Dr. Overlark.
Thank you, Sarah.